Yat DJ Neeshjhizhii Báhózhóní Creations. Lyle Neeshjhizhii Dine Lyle Neeshjhizhii Dadine. But it really doesn't matter. The idea is that it's Neeshjhizhii. Neeshjhizhii. So what's the process of doing that? Some people plant their corn in June, some people plant their corn in May, and so the harvest time. So it only happens one time a year in August and September. Right about that time, that's when you have Rock Fair, Shiprock Fair, Tuba City Fair, and then right about that time, that's when this yebiche they start happening. The weather begins to change. The mountain people, they start storing their gathered fruits, gathered corn, gathered meats, and then us too. That's what my grandpa always used to say. He said we start to share our food with one another. And right about that time, that's when we have Shiprock Fair, right? So during Shiprock Fair, we usually go over there to get a good deal on Neeshjhizhii, on squash, on corn, on watermelon, on zucchini. So that's that time, harvest time. So then we usually envision the smell of steamed corn. Then we'll take it, we'll put hot butter on it, and then we'll take some of that corn, then we'll grind it down, we'll make kneel down bread with it, and then we'll make frybread with it, and then sometimes we'll put chili on it, and then we'll add a dish and a to it too. And so there's different ways that we eat, and then some of them we'll let it dry, and then we'll you take that dry steamed corn, you dry that, and so we use that, we call that Neeshjhizhii. So some of you know Neeshjhizhii as steamed corn stew, and then some of them we use it for bay, and then some of that we use for like mush and other like Neeshjhizhii batani. So we went over those earlier. So Neeshjhizhii in itself, is a way for the corn not to go bad right away. We steam it, we dry it, and then we store it during the winter. And then so we make stew with it, and then we grind it down, and everybody loves Neeshjhizhii. So when you go to Shiprock Fair this year, make sure you get a bowl of Neeshjhizhii stew, or make sure you get some of that steamed corn, and some people will put pepper, salt, butter on it, and so that's what Neeshjhizhii is. It's a very important part of our culture, and it's something we want our kids to carry forth too. When they get older, we want them to talk about this in front of their kids. We want it to keep on going so that our native people can eat corn for time to come, so that our children can understand that their historical and cultural identity, and that we have good food, and that so they don't have to resort to sneakers, M&Ms, and those different kind of foods, which is very unhealthy for them. So Neeshjhizhii